Happy Tip Tuesday, golfers. Jake and I are back in our Gears 3D motion capture studio. Today we've got our force plates here, and we're going to talk about the movement of pressure in the feet, what you should do. And really, Jake, you've got a great drill for us, and not something everyone does, but a lot of golfers make the same mistake during their takeaway. So let's see how you want that pressure to move in your feet, and then let's finish with the drill. And I'll keep an eye on the data, make sure you're doing it properly.
Yeah, great. So the first thing to understand, everybody, is as you start your golf swing and you turn, you're supposed to be turning into your trail leg and your trail shoulder is turning back. And as such, when I turn, my weight should flow into my back leg and trend towards my heel more because I'm turning into that leg, into that back glute. So the weight should focus and the pressure should focus on the inside of the trail heel. So I turn back into it again. What we see in a lot of golf swings, either because you don't turn properly or because trying to learn how to turn and have a good takeaway, you wind up kind of overreaching, trying to bring the club straight back. We see a lot of people who go to their toes early in their golf swing. And what happens when I turn like that and go to my toes, well, it's a lot of bad stuff, right? I have to rebalance myself.
Yeah, you have to compensate and rebalance from there. I would say some people start on their toes, so the force plates are great to teach them how to stand properly, but also, yeah, trying to get that wide takeaway. Oftentimes they get in the wrong spot.
Yeah, that's a simple thing to say is your weight being on your toes is a bit of a death zone. And that's one reason why we see it happen to a lot of people, but you're right, there are lots of reasons it could be happening.
All right, so if your pressure moves to the inside heel of the back foot, how do we get it over to that front leg? And how's that done? And let's see your drill.
Sure, so at the top of the backswing, if I'm turned into my back leg, that allows me to shift my weight and force my pressure into the ground on my front foot and then rotate from there. A drill we can use to practice both things is at the start of our golf swing, we lift this toe up. So I'm only standing on that heel now. Does a couple of things. Number one, it encourages me when I turn to move into my heels more because frankly, if my toe's up and I go to my toes, it feels pretty out of balance.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the other thing is when I'm at the top of my backswing as a bonus point, it helps me learn to squish into the ground and kick my pressure onto my front foot from that perspective. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 drill. It's good for people who don't transfer their weight very well, but it's really good to teach us in our takeaway how to properly turn into our trail side and encourage the weight to go a little more into my heel.
Yeah, footwork is so important and so many people struggle with it. You're right, Jake. If that lead toe is up, you're not going to keep your weight on that front leg. So that alone will get the pressure moving the right way. Let's see the drill quickly and remind everybody how to do it.
So I set up normally, lift my toe, so my heel's on the ground, and then I hit the golf ball.
And that position gets that pressure mapping into the inside of the back foot, and then that vertical force, that really nice movement onto the front foot so you can turn and release and hit a great shot. Try it next time you're practicing. I think it'll help your ball striking. Thanks for watching, golfers. Like this tip, subscribe, and check out all of our other tips.